Hey everybody, welcome back to Vintage Poorboy, and this is Graybeard Gaming. We are coming at you from cold, wintry Michigan. Got about 2 inches of snow on the ground. It's not a lot, but it's enough to make it feel like the holiday season is upon us. And we are going to go ahead and start doing some more planting, and today we are working on getting our barley in the ground. I've already gone ahead and done the large field. I figured we'd do the on camera on the smaller field, that way you guys aren't subjected to so much boring, monotonous back and forth planting of a field. We have only got to fertilize after this, and then we'll go ahead and sleep and maybe get started on our soybean harvest. That would be so awesome to be able to do that and just move into the soybeans. And then we are going to have to purchase a harvester for the cotton as well. So that's going to eat up the majority of the money that we have left. I'm hoping that we'll be able to simply use the harvester and either put it on the ground and put it inside of our forage wagon, or we will be able to use our large wagon there and put it into a silo till we are ready to sell it. That is my hope. I don't know whether or not that's likely, but that is the hope. And I have been considering waiting until the month of November in order to harvest that. I think that there's good reason to actually do that, because we can manage to save everything for November, and we have enough to keep busy for the whole month, because between after November, the only thing we have left is to wait to sell stuff in January. I don't really want to have 2 months of skipping time. We have been waiting to purchase the harvester for the cotton just because I've been hoping that it would show up in the shop, and that's another reason that I might wait until November. It gives us an extra month if it doesn't show up in October. So that is really it. I mean, that's the only reasons that we're waiting. So yeah, this field shouldn't take us too long, and I have plenty of seed, I think, to plant the entire field, and I should have enough fertilizer to fertilize both this field and the other field, and hopefully we have enough seed left over to plant our sorghum next spring and our cotton, if that's what we decide to do in the 2 other fields. But like I said, it all depends on how much money we make off the cotton that we are able to harvest, because cotton does have a good resale price, I believe. I think it's up to like $2,000 at its peak, and depending on how much we get, if it's more profitable than, say, beans, I think we have a new cash crop to work on. But again, we're going into the we're going to have some things that we have to buy. So, money is a little on the tight side right now, not terrible. It just depends on how much stuff we do have to purchase. Now, we could decrease our livestock as far as pigs are concerned, and I've already sold off 6 of them this month because they were over $1,000 a piece. And I don't have a whole lot to sell off next month, but we'll keep an eye on it. If we can get ourselves back up to another 6 or 9 hogs to sell and can make $9,000 or $10,000, we'll probably go ahead and do that. It just all depends on whether or not any more piglets are born, because I don't want to get it too small, but at the same time I don't want to burn through a bunch of feed. So we're just gonna play that one by ear and hope that we can get enough hogs so that we can sell a few. The other thing we can sell is chicken eggs. I'm not really wanting to sell a whole lot of chicken eggs, but we are growing, or not growing, they are laying plenty of eggs. So, I mean, that's something to keep our eye on. We will be able to continue to sell those as well, and they actually are fairly good money. I mean, it's better money than just selling the barley that we've grown for them to eat. It's quite a bit better, actually. So what I think we can do is, while we can hire someone just to kind of finish off this field, and then we're gonna go ahead and while somebody's finishing this field off, we can go ahead and get our spreader. And then we can use that and get fertilizer on the other field, and I guess we can probably get fertilizer ready to go on this field as well. I just have to find it. I thought it was in here, and it is. It's ready to go, actually, with fertilizer in it. That is very fortunate for us. Let's go ahead and I'm going to try and squeeze through back here. Definitely made it much more difficult to do anything in that back area. What I can do is I can get myself hung up on this I've got myself hung up. That's what I've done. And I ran into a tree. That's alright. I can get past it. Alright. So, what we'll do is we'll go ahead. I'm just going to go into drone mode. Just to kind of see where we're located. Alright, now we can get going again. This field won't take a whole lot of time to get fertilized. It's pretty straightforward, as it's a perfect rectangle. It's actually one of the easiest fields to fertilize. It's just basically one swipe back and forth, and we're done. Doesn't get much easier. I was a little hopeful that I wouldn't have to go and purchase more fertilizer. So that is the hope, that we can get this field fertilized as well as the other field of barley, and we'll be good for the remainder of the year, because we're not going to be planting anything else this season until spring. So that's the hope. Alright, so I got about 500 liters, 565 in fact, to put down on this field over here. And then we will be, oh shoot, I keep forgetting I enlarged that stinking field. Now I don't have that driveway anymore. Really, I mean, it's the most, I'm starting to think it was really asinine myself to have done that the way I did it. And I don't think there'd be many people that would disagree with that assessment. Now what we're going to do here is we're just going to go all the way down to the end, turn around, and we'll just have a tiny little strip to fertilize on the end, or on the edge. Hopefully we've got enough fertilizer left to come all the way back. I am very hopeful that I have enough. It's going to be close. Might have to do the old trick of you know what, I'm just going to have to go buy some more. It's fine. We'll set our cruise. And we will go ahead and purchase a little bit more. We use the lower grade fertilizer because it's more affordable, but we get an extra 500 liters for, it's about half the, it's about a third the cost. But that's alright, we'll be fine. Now we'll have enough for part of our spring planting as well. The real problem will be when we pick up our we're going to need to pick up our lime, which, I mean, that's not a big deal. I am going to probably wind up putting a loader on this because probably be able to afford it and afford our field, so we'll keep an eye out. But it looks like they are done planting, so that is a bonus to have that done. One thing I am going to do is I'm going to make sure that we get this tiny little piece right there, because that's going to drive me nuts. And now we are fully planted. And we can put this away till spring. Alright, let's go ahead and park this guy, and we'll go ahead and keep going on finishing fertilizing this field so that we can sleep and get to the month of October and start the next harvest, because I do want to get our soybeans out of the ground, because once we get soybeans out, then we can extend the size of that other field, and we can actually combine those two fields there on the other side of the tree line. It's always so much to do, you know. So let's go ahead. We're gonna park this. We'll turn that off. Run over here. And we will go ahead and get ourselves a good night's sleep. I think we're going to sleep till 8 a.m. And we will go ahead and get started on our soybean harvest, as long as it's not raining, that is. And like I mentioned, I will be checking the sales to see if that soybean or that cotton harvester pops up, because that is something I would like to not have to pay full price for if I can avoid it. Let's see if it's in there at all. No, but it does look like we have a few tractors. I'm not interested in any of them. I mean, the New Holland is an older one, but I'm not interested in that. I do want to double check the cotton technology. How much is this harvester? Oh, it's 50,000. Well, shoot. That's way more than I thought it was going to be. So I'm not even close to being able to afford it right now. We might be selling our silage a little bit early in order to afford it. You know, I was just thinking, yeah, I should be able to get by over on this side. Well, isn't that something? We are not ready to harvest. Now I have to go and look and see when my soybeans are supposed to be pulled out of the field. They should be ready. Did I not plant them early? Well, that's going to bother me the entire time if I didn't do that right. Let's go take a peek and see what we have over here. Oh goodness, I didn't do it right. Dang it. Well, that's going to drive me nuts. So it looks like we're going to have to figure something else out for this month. Oddly enough, it looks like my cotton's ready over there. Well, tell you what, guys, I'm kind of screwed up. That'll be all right, though. We're going to go ahead and we will have a very, very long month of October, because we're going to have a ton of work to do. Oh, I'm sorry, not October, but November. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to park right here, because this is where we're going to start up. And I think what we'll do, I do have to feed everything. I probably need to get water for the pigs. So, yeah, we're going to go ahead. We're going to get everything fed, and then we'll get it all watered. Move into the next month. And I'm going to have to go and take all of our silage and sell it if I can. Wasn't really what I wanted to do, but it's what I'm going to have to do. Well, that makes me feel a little sheepish. So what I'm going to have to do is I think I'm going to have to go and sell off enough silage so that I can purchase the equipment to... I didn't realize it was so expensive. Dang it. Well, happens to the best of us, I guess. Future reference, I need to put my soybeans in a month earlier. I mean, it won't take me a long time. I can always hire someone to harvest them. It's just silly of me, I guess. And I am going to go ahead and sell off these eggs because I'm going to probably need the money. I'm just going to use some super strength here. We'll run these across the way, and dang it, I was really hopeful that we would be able to get started in on our harvesting, but it looks like I'm going to have to save that for the next episode. But we're going to spend the rest of this one just getting everything ready, I think. This will put us back over 31,000, I think, which is good. For, you know, I'm only hoping to have to sell one load of silage so that we can get above that amount of money we need. I don't know. I'm all a dither. Just I messed up. I could probably do it all in the month of October though, or November. So it's not the end of the world if that's what we have to wait and do. We will still be okay. That's what I'm telling myself, guys. That's what I'm telling myself. Because I really like to wait another month to see if that goes on sale. That would make things a lot more... a lot better for me. Of course, I'm going to have to struggle getting this into position. Alright, we're getting everything at least fed this month. Nothing's gonna go hungry. Alright, let's go ahead and unhook that. And what I think we'll do is we're going to hook up the silage wagon. So I'm not gonna have enough money, I don't think, even if it goes on sale. I was hoping I would. For some reason I had it stuck in my head that it was only like 27,000 for the for it. So I don't know why, but that's just what I thought. So yeah, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and turn this off, and while it's loading up, I'm just gonna sleep. We'll wake up at probably 7 o'clock in the morning next month and just jump right into harvesting whatever we can. But I want to wait another month before I sell that silage. There's no sense in selling it right now. We've got to be able to get as much as we can out of it. Selling it a couple months early is a lot better than what we were facing. Alright, so let's go ahead and head on out to the biogas and sell this off. And let's see if it's in there. It's not. Darn it. So yeah, we're gonna have to purchase that, but while that's going, might as well get started on doing a little bit of harvesting. So we've got plenty of cotton to get harvested. I'm really angry with myself, but it is what it is, guys. We're gonna go ahead, we're gonna leave it there, and when we come back for the next episode, we will hopefully be purchasing equipment to do our cotton, and praying that we have all the equipment we need. I'm not sure we will, but I'm not sure how we'll do it with what we have, unless we're just gonna, you know, do a one-time lease on the equipment we need. I don't know, guys. I'm kind of leaning towards that right now, though, is doing a lease. I know I didn't want to do leases, but at some point you've got to call a mulligan, because I don't know if we're going to have enough money to get through the winter without leasing. I mean, I guess I could sell my oats early and, you know, pray that gets us through. I guess I could do it that way. I just don't know if that's going to be enough. I just don't know, you guys. I screwed up. $30,000 liters of soybeans is what I'm hoping to get between these two fields. So let's, you know, let's hope that we can get that amount, because that'll be huge towards our next land purchase. Alright, well, I'm going to go ahead, hire a guy, but I'm going to call it an episode, and we will see you guys on the next one when we are, when I've made a decision on what I want to do with the cotton, whether I want to just do a one-time lease to get it off the field, and that's kind of what I'm thinking I'll do, but we'll know more next episode, guys. Well, I want to tell you guys thank you for watching, and if you enjoyed the episode, please hit that like and subscribe. Also share and comment. Love to hear from you guys. We will talk to you guys later. Have a good one.